So I was down in Nimbin last year. Oh no, sorry, it wasn't last year. This year, we have a Nimbin Mardi Gras festival back in Australia, in northern New South Wales, out where I'm born. And I was running along, and I was just thinking, and then I ran past these bamboo shoots, and I was after a small one. I was thinking about if I could have something like this, a little cylinder. Where's a nice hole? I'm trying to get the right angle for you guys. See if it, anyway, maybe that way. And put it up the nose, then it's gonna hold the nostrils out a little bit, and it helps you get more oxygen through the nose. At the same time, when you have a foreign object, oh shit, this one just broke. There we go, live and learn. When you have a foreign object, you notice when it's on. If you're running with a watch, you can feel it a bit. If you're running with some sunglasses or something or whatever, you notice it all, you know, small details. So I thought if I can put this here, because when you're running, people struggle by staying focused. Our minds tend to wander a lot. So if you can have something so close to focusing on your breathing through your nose, so when your mind wanders, you lose consciousness of concentration on what you're meant to be breathing through. So if I can have this here, I know I've got a foreign object in my nose, and then it helps me stay more consciously aware. So when you're putting pressure on yourself and you're starting to run fast, you can use this as a tool to breathe. Just for the record, guys, I'm in Vietnam. And it's funny, I just said that because someone could watch this in 2 years from now, or 3 years, or whatever, and just need to remind people there's so much depth to doing a video if you really know how to utilize it properly. So yeah, it's been pretty good. In the meantime, guys, I went back and did a Google search, and then I found these nasal things you can buy online as an athlete. And I've been an athlete for 20 years now. Obviously, when you're first on the wagon for the first 2, 3, 5 years, you're more focused on watch and effort. You're not really thinking of consciousness and focus and all that kind of stuff. It's so hard to be a professional athlete. You've got to tick every little box, 1%, 1%, 1%, 1%, 1%. And so this come to me like, I've thought about it before in regards to nasal breathing. I'm very aware that it's a thing that athletes nasal breathe, but I've found it's the less you can think about any of that and just be in the moment. There's more power in being in the now, and not be so fixated on silly little thoughts when you're trying to focus to put pressure and win. So anyway, I started thinking about this a bit more lately, and did a research, and there's these things that are actually, there's specific names for it, but it's like a nose dilator, nasal dilators or whatever for athletes. So I looked it up and they're there, but you know, you're still talking like $70, you know, like, and some of them you can only use once or twice from away. So you get like a pack of 10, and you just, once you go through the pack of 10, then you're out. And there's still $60, you know what I mean? Like $70 or whatever. I'm like, nah, bamboo, organic bamboo. So I was trying to manifest something like this. And I went to this cafe the other day, and they brought out a bamboo straw, which is bigger than the normal straw. I'm trying to look for a bit of light that you can get through there. It's bigger than a normal straw, which this is obviously a normal straw here. And I went, this is perfect. So I've got this long bamboo straw where it had the business name on it. And I just said, all I need is a little hacksaw now, a little fine hacksaw. And I went to this jewellery shop the week before that makes silver jewellery, and I found the straw, and I knew I got to go back there and see if I can, you know, if they can lend it to us, and they did. So yeah, it's organic bamboo, not plastic, no money, happy days. Sort of looks a bit silly, but even with the professional ones, it still looks silly. Sometimes everything looks silly, sunglasses and whatever. So you've just got to cut it the right length, so not not looking too silly. But anyway, hopefully you enjoy that, guys. Try it out, highly recommend it. Sugarcane juice is the bomb.